Version Radio.
We're here at Diff, backstage with the legend that is Samuel L. Jackson. Oh my gosh. Yeah. How are you, man?
I'm great.
Welcome back, or welcome to Dubai. Is this the first time for you?
Yeah, first time.
I've been reading overnight that you're loving it here.
Yeah, I'm digging it.
Is it what you expected?
I didn't have an expectation, actually.
Okay. You ran into Tyrese here as well on the
I ran into Tyrese in L.A.
In LA?
On the way here, yeah.
And were you like, what are you
He
doing?
was the first person I saw when we pulled up.
Yeah. You're like, you going to Dubai? And he was like, yep.
He's like, yeah.
Have you hung out since you've been here now?
Yeah, I've seen him a couple times.
Are you doing any touristy stuff? Are you going up the tallest tower in the world? Are you doing the desert dunes?
I plan to do that. My daughter went out on the dunes the other day.
Oh, amazing.
Yeah. My daughter and my agent Carter went and rode the dunes and checked out the free-range camels.
Yeah. Too busy? Too busy to get out there yet? Or?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Plus, I got clauses in my contract that don't allow me to ride up and down dunes.
Really?
Not right now. I got too many things to do next year.
Is that so? Is there an insurance policy in the sense that you've got to take something like?
Yeah, they don't let you jump out of planes, ride motorcycles, deep sea dive, stuff like that.
Is that always or just when you're filming?
Just when you're filming or about to.
Oh, what's coming up for you next year?
I'm back in the Marvel universe next year.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I got Avengers 3 and 4. Yeah.
Do you know? Go.
Sorry, how was it getting a character created based on your likeness? Like, how cool is that?
Well, that's Mark Miller. You know, Mark did that, and I'll always be grateful for him. You know, in fact, I had a chance to thank him last year. I ran into him on the set of Kingsman a couple of years ago.
That's just so cool.
Yeah, totally. I was in the comic book store because I still go in the comic book store a lot, and I picked it up and was like, wait a minute. Did I give somebody permission to do this? I immediately called my agents, and they were like, no. And then they made some calls, and they said, well, we're planning on doing these movies, and hopefully he will be that guy. I'm like, okay, cool.
Well, you have to be.
Yeah, now.
Do you have the most memorable moment for you making a film? Is there a moment that sticks out whilst you're making the film, not part of the film, but whilst you're making a film? Is there something that stuck out, an incident where you're like, damn, I can't believe that just happened?
No.
No?
But that always happens. You know?
Okay.
I mean, there's always a moment, there's always something that happens. There's always, you know, I guess one of the things that I think about most is when I did episode 1 of Star Wars, I had no idea what I was doing because I just met George and he said, okay, we'll see if we can find something for you to do in the movie because I told him I wanted to be in it. And I went to the ranch, had a little meeting. And then, you know, 6 months later, I get a call and said, okay, George needs you to come to London. He found something for you to do in Star Wars. I get there, I had no idea what I was doing, and they took me to a dressing room. I hadn't seen the script, I hadn't seen anything. And they came in and took me to this dressing room, and they started fitting these clothes on me, and I'm like,
What are you doing?
what am I, a Jedi? And they're like, yeah, you're a Jedi. I'm like, for real? A Jedi? Okay, cool. And I go downstairs, and this guy comes over with this Halliburton, and he opens it, and it's lightsabers.
Wow.
And he goes, okay, pick one. So that was my drop dead moment. I was like hyperventilating. I was like, oh my God.
This is amazing.
Lightsaber. Yeah, so yeah.
What colour lightsaber though?
Well, at the time, I hadn't asked him for a color. I was trying not to die. I was there just, be cool. Maybe they won't kill me. I can hang around for another film or so. We'll see what happens. But it wasn't until episode 2 that I asked him for the purple lightsaber.
It's amazing.
So cool.
My favorite movie of all time, and I watched it last night, Pulp Fiction.
You're an adult. Why are you watching that movie?
I honestly, I think I've watched that probably 20, 30 times. It's by far probably my favorite film. For you, I mean, for me, I want it to be your favorite film, but I don't know if you have a favorite film.
I don't.
Okay.
Well, actually, I do.
What is it?
Are you in it?
What? Long Kiss Goodnight.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. Wow. Why?
Because it's a dope action movie, and you know, Gina was like the first kick-ass woman in the movie, and I was like her sidekick. It was really cool, and I was all in love with her. And it was just such a wild ride, you know. And it was one of those movies that was miserable to make, but fun, because I mean the average temperature was negative 37. Oof. And we were out there, and we were in and out of water and doing stuff and just being crazy and having so much fun singing in the car and killing people and doing stuff. But no, I had fun. Well, see, Pulp was a strange kind of thing because when I did Pulp, we shot the diner first. That was the first thing we shot. So all the extras in the diner thought John and I were like undercover cops. So we shot the diner first, and I was off for like 2.5 months. while they shot because Bruce had to go and do 12 Monkeys, so they had to shoot him out. And Uma was doing something, so they had to shoot her out. And they didn't get back to me and John until almost 3 months later.
Wow.
So I did a play in the middle of that and just hung out in LA and did nothing. So Pulp was a strange kind of thing for me. So I did that first big piece and then we did the rest of it.
Is it true that people come up to you at least 2 to 3 times a week and ask you to do that, the famous lines?
No, they don't.
No.
But they do ask me if I know what a quarter pounder with cheese in France is, almost daily.
Really?
Yeah, if somebody sees me and they oh my God, you know, they got a quarter pounder with cheese in France. They think they're being so clever.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, listen. I want to ask. What you were always you're Mr. Cool, man. You from head to toe. I mean, you just dress yourself. What do you do? Like, were you always gone? You like we were talking about it yesterday before we did the interview, and we're like, you know what? Let's see what he wears. He's gonna just rock up looking like
Chris.
and you just walk the hallway then, just so like
Cool,
it's like you were sliding. You weren't even walking. You were sliding through.
Oh, cool, good. Get my glide on today.
Yeah.
That's good to know.
Can I ask about the Kangol hats right now? Like,
What about them?
Like you love them, and this is just you. This is,
My grandfather wore Kangos, and he had a lot of them when I was a kid. So when I got older, I actually met the people at Kango, and they like hooked me up. So
amazing.
That's so cool.
I've been continuing to rock them out since then.
Big Rossi.
Yep.
Massive football fan. He's made me go for Everton Football Club.
Okay.
Okay, I'm Australian. I don't know football too much. Rossi.
You're a Liverpool fan, right?
Yeah.
Why?
Well, I spent 3.5 months in Liverpool shooting a film, and that was my first real proper football.
Yeah.
The first proper football game I ever went to was at Liverpool.
Yeah.
And I went to football games while I was there shooting Formula 51.
Yeah.
And they became my team. That was the football team that I knew, and
Yeah.
they're still the football team I know. I mean, I've been to, Arsenal, and I've been to, Everton, I've been to Man U. I've been to a lot of different football games,
Yeah.
but Liverpool was my first football game,
Yeah,
and so that's
people-
my first love. Plus, I enjoyed, singing "You'll Never Walk Alone with Everybody."
Yeah. I mean, people still talk about Samuel in Liverpool like for months now.
I was all over town. I was all over.
Golfing.
That's actually the only time I've ever driven in the UK was when I was in Liverpool.
Wow.
Really?
Yeah,
Well-
I felt comfortable enough there that I could drive.
Well, listen, man. It's an honor to have you here at Diff. Come back.
Oh yeah, man. I plan to.
Make a movie here or what?
I'm already, lobbying.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm lobbying for a film here. I'm lobbying for a Bollywood film too.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, man.
That's
I wanna
huge.
I want to work in this part of the world. See what's up.
That's fantastic. Well, there it is, ladies and gentlemen. Diff here. He's the star. I still can't believe I'm sitting next to you, man. Just doing this. This is too cool for me. Samuel L. Jackson, thank you very much.
Oh, my pleasure.
Version Radio.